Greeting children, we were doing the direct variation. Let us continue with the same. It is given in this question number 4. In a factory, 840 bottles are prepared in 6 hours. We have to find in 5 hours. Because hours are decreasing, so number of bottles will also decrease. So it's a direct variation. Direct variation means x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. X we have taken for bottles and y for hours. So 840 upon 6 is equal to, it is unknown, we have taken it as x upon 5. So either we can do the direct cross multiplication. 840 into 5 is equal to 6 into x. Into x is there, so the 6 will come down here. 840 into 5 upon 6 on simplification, it is giving 700. So it means 700 bottles will be prepared in 5 hours. Next question is, after enlargement and bacteria acquires the height of, when the enlargement is 50,000 times, then the height attained by the bacteria is 5 centimeter. What will be the attained length if enlargement is 20,000? Enlargement was earlier 50,000, but now it is 20,000. Enlargement is decreased, so length will also decrease. Both the things are decreasing, so it's a direct variation. So x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. 50,000 upon 5 is equal to 20,000 upon y. Cross multiplying, we got y is equal to 2. But what is the dimension of y? Y is length in centimeters, so y will be 2 centimeter. Now let us see this question. In this question it is given, I have left question number 6 and 7th first part for you. You will do yourself. In second part, amount of sugar is given and number of crystals are given. For 2 kilogram sugar, number of crystals are 9 into 10 to the power 6. We have to find in 1.2 kilogram. Because amount is decreasing, so number of crystals will also decrease. It means this is a question of direct variation. We can simply do the cross multiplication or by the formula x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. If I am applying the formula, 2 upon 9 into 10 to the power 6 is equal to 1.2 into y2. But if I had done directly, then also see, I can do the cross multiplication. 2 into y2 is equal to 1.2 into 9 into 10 to the power 6. See, from this also I am going to get this. So I can directly do the cross multiplication also. 2y2 is equal to 1.2 into 9 into 10 to the power 6. Now y2 will be equal to, this 2 will also come down. 1.2 was there, so point is removed, so 10 will come down. 12 into 9 into 10 to the power 6 upon 10 into 2. 2 6 the 12. 9 6 the 54 upon 10 is 5.4 into 10 to the power 6. So it means this much crystals. Next question I have left for you. Question number 8 is exactly the same way. Once for 1 centimeter, this is of this kind of question. If for 1 centimeter scale on the map, it corresponds to 18 kilometer. So if the actual distance is 72 kilometer, what will be the map scale? You have to do yourself. Now question number 9. A 5 meter 60 centimeter high pole casts a shadow of 3 meter 20 centimeter. We have to find the shadow height if the actual height of another pole is 10 meter 50 centimeter. You know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 5 meter will be equal to 5 into 100, 500 centimeter. So 5 meter 60 centimeter will be equal to 560 centimeter. Similarly 3 meter 20 centimeter will be equal to 320 centimeter and 10 meter 50 centimeter will be equal to 1050 centimeter. So we should make the unit same. This is very important here. 560 centimeter pole height, then shadow height is 320. For 1050 we have to find what is the shadow height? Because height is increasing, so shadow height is also increasing. So this is a question of direct relation. Have you seen I have made arrows? Here one quantity is decreasing, other will decrease. Here one quantity is increasing, other will increase. So direct variation, cross multiply, 560 into y2 is equal to 320 into 1050. So here 560 is in multiplication with y2. So y2, if I want to calculate, this 560 will go down there. We will do the simplification and answer is coming to be 600 what? 600 centimeter. Now, second part you can do yourself in the same way. In this question, it is given if shadow height is 500 centimeter, we have to find the height of the pole. I have taken it as x. Now, because shadow height is more than the previous one, so it means pole height will also be more. So, by the direct derivation you can complete, and question number 10th also. So, complete this exercise. That's all for the day.